Now, I don't believe there are many items here, or at least missable items. Okay. Let's look around. We got a dungeon in our hands. Oh, were we not allowed to walk in through the main door? I wasn't expecting to get a cutscene from this. You stole the line! I can feel the presence of the three higher elements quite strongly here. Though it's not as if I'm any stranger to that sensation. Oh? I'm impressed. I suppose people from the church really can sense these things. You would be correct. Many of our people have learned to sense spiritual presences. Speaking of which, I have a question for Tio. You possess a similar ability, don't you? In a manner of speaking, I'm a superhuman. In my case, it would be better described as an induced sensitivity, rather than inherent to me. My apologies. Perhaps that was a bit insensitive of me. Not to worry, it was a perfectly natural question. Reese may be more similar to Tio than I realized. Anyway, it's clear the way forward isn't going to be easy. Let's brace ourselves. Thankfully, we shouldn't have to deal with that gimmick again to unlock the door in the chapel. It'll be easier to reach the belfry with that out of the way. Alright. Make sure to watch your six. Don't want any nasty ghosts, any nasty ghouls creeping up on us. Oh, I just know I'm going to enjoy this. It's like getting a free round at Michelin's famous horror coaster. Will you knock it off, Wazzy? Or you leave me no choice but to knock you upside the head? Oh my, do you frighten easily with these sort of things, perhaps? Don't act like you didn't know. Anyway, even though we've investigated this place before, it's very possible that there's some new surprises at work here. Let's take it one step at a time and not get ahead of ourselves. Roger. Before we begin, there's something that's been bothering me for a while now. If I may ask, what is that sugary sweet scent wafting off of you, Lloyd? Could it be the maple muffins that Kia made for us yesterday? We couldn't eat them all, so we ended up with plenty of extras. Aren't they... Were we supposed to just hang on to them for a whole day? Oh, I think you're right. Here. They kept their scent after an entire day of travel? Such is the magic of Kia's cooking, I suppose. Well, you could barely hear the stomach sound effect over the audio. Was that you just now? Are you hungry? Please forgive me. I haven't had a chance to eat since leaving Sunday school, you see. It's been a ravenous time for me. I haven't eaten for a whole 2 minutes. Would you perhaps be so kind as to share one of those muffins with me? Sure, I guess. If you're okay with leftovers, that is. Lloyd handed a maple muffins to Reese. Munch, munch. Delicious! Guess that's one more satisfied customer. This muffin is filled to the brim with radiant qualities of warmth and joy. But it'd feel just as awful taking it for free. Perhaps I could offer you this in return. Received burst orb. I wonder if you can... Those are usable items, the muffins. I'm pretty sure you can eat them beforehand. I wonder if you don't get to do this. You don't get that if you don't keep them. This was given to me by my superior before I was assigned here. I trust you'll make good use of it. Thank you, Reese. We appreciate it. Alright, let's pull ourselves together and keep moving forward. I don't think we can use this here. I think it's specifically for the climax dungeon in the chapter. Oh. Yeah, I just didn't even try to open that door. Okay, let's go up back in. Start killing enemies. Start scanning them. We finally have Tio, so we can just analyze them normally. Is Reese really not gonna help at all? Door sealed shut. Sealed shut. Sealed shut. Really? There were treasure chests in all of these doors before. Huh, what are you doing? Doors shut. Force fragments. Okay. The truth of the Simurian continent is that Aidios... This message has been confiscated by the Congregation of Sacraments. Help! Oh no. This might be really bad, actually. Okay, no, we still got this. I'm pretty sure these things can insta-kill people. Okay, let me just use this. Oh no, they do this when they die. I'm pretty sure that kills you. Oh, she can heal you, cool. Death blow, huh? Can I shoot all of them somehow? They resist death blow, cool. Oh, that was a little bit concerning. We did scan them all, right? I didn't forget. I scanned at least one of them. That's a new enemy. So there is something you get. You can get some bond points now if you do combined craft with every single character. But not specifically in this quest. It's before the next big story beat, before the next intermission. I'm just trying to think who I've done it with. Like, if you do it with Lloyd, I mean. I'm pretty sure I've done it with Wasi, with Noelle, and with Ellie. Tio just came back, and I don't know if I did it with Randy. So I should probably just go out of my way to do them. Oh, I forgot to analyze that thing. Oh, no, never mind. When did I do it? Let's keep summoning sight. Just keep delaying everyone. That's why I like Tio. He has so much fucking utility. Just delay everyone, or heal everyone, or throw like a huge magic spell that hits every enemy in the party, or put a shield that makes it so that you can't get hurt at all. Okay. I guess the way forward is over here. Oh, will they not get delayed enough? Down. Actually, let's take the chance to use that S-craft. This might just kill all of them. We have death blow. Damn. Okay. Love to see this grow. They give us huge buffs when they do. Gain a new ability. Raises defense and A defense when HP is low. No, run away. It's a new monster. Oh, I forgot. I guess Lloyd is gonna do it. A ghost risen from hell happily steals the vitality of the living. They're just out here. Second chest. Don't know much about the orbital net, but cloud storage sounds like heresy. Chest kind should not infringe upon the domain of Chestios, she who stores above. How could they? That's another enemy. Another new enemy. Skullhead. A Will-o'-the-Wisp will always explode when defeated. Well, Lloyd is about to get blown up. Okay, it's just a bunch of them. I'm just gonna try to ignore them and run past them. Okay. I don't remember the way forward. Let me just save and try to go over there. Door's locked. Okay, then it's probably this way. Okay, there's probably a boss fight soonish. Let me start saving. It may or may not be really difficult. In the previous game, it was kind of a wake-up boss. It was one of the first ones that couldn't get delayed to oblivion. And it did a shit ton of damage. And I think we're going to see it again. Okay, let's go in. Phew, that took a while. You know, Ellie, you're looking a lot less pale this time around. I suppose it does help having Reese here with us. Well, it's only natural you'd feel safe in the presence of a sister from the Septian Church. Yeah, this was a place of worship like any other back in the day. Then again, with a cutie like her around, I've already got the answer to all my prayers. That was forced, at best. Reese, did you just notice something? This crest on the floor caught my eye. Isn't it the same one that belonged to that cult? Oh, so you know about them. You're right, I think they used this crest back in the Middle Ages. It presumably played a role in the bloody rituals they conducted. Reminds me of what happened to us the last time we were in here. The bell rang all on its own and a devil spawned right on top of that crest. Thanks, Randy. I sense an exceptionally wicked presence. There's just actual Satan popping out of the ground. Not again! Damn, speak of the devil never felt this literal. Me and my big mouth. Exercise caution, its spiritual energy far exceeds that of the one we faced previously. Here it comes! Oh. I guess maybe bring equipment that prevents faint. Let's see. I think you need space arts to actually do damage to it. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's just resists everything. Dream Devil that slowly corrupts people. This doesn't look like a dream or slow at all. A single swing of its claw terrifies foes. And it heals. I don't have any space magic. Is he targeting Tio? I think he is. How should I play this? Let me get some CP. I could probably impede him. Okay, now what I want to do is this. This gives us two hits of invuln on each character. That's the main reason why I gave Tio the CP generating stuff. It's really good. And then I'm gonna heal. It's such a shame that this doesn't work on Ellie anymore. She can't cast it on herself. But it's okay because we have we have the nun. We have Reese just healing us. It's impeded again. Luckily, there's nothing stopping us from buffing ourselves, huh? I'm actually not sure what I should be doing in terms of damaging it. Let's just get more CP for the next shield we need to drop down. I think it also blocks like special effects or status ailments. Just blow it up. Yeah, just gotta say, that shield is broken. And also it's nice having a character just healing us in the background. That went really well. Force reach level 3. And now Noah's going to do even more damage. 4 turns of strength up. Bodied. Phew. We pulled it off, somehow. Come on, we're the best in the business. It never stood a chance. I thought it was going to say something completely different. I recognize a bluff when I hear one. Wait, don't start breathing easy just yet. It didn't despawn. It's probably fine. Oh, what? That's bullshit. We couldn't even keep the first one down, and now there's more? These fiends, they must be members of the undead. Permanently vanquishing them might not be possible with the weapons and arts we currently have at our disposal. That can't be. What a pain in the ass. Well, we better find out how to take them down or with what we've got, or else. Pull back for now, Reese. Just stay between us and we'll make sure to keep you safe, no matter what. Actually, that won't be necessary. Huh? Fly, Infinity Sparrows! And he just one-shots them. What? The hell? She eliminated those fiends in no more than a few seconds. And now for the final touch. She's purifying them. So, can we get you in the party? Lloyd, that magic circle just now. Yeah, it was like the one Father Kevin used at the Altair Lodge. Reese, does this mean you're... I take that to mean you didn't tell them about my true identity, Ellie. No, I've kept quiet about it. It didn't seem like the kind of information I should share. I appreciate that. I believe the Archbishop is already has his suspicions about this, but I'm secretly a Knight of the Church. The Growls Ritter. It's a sect within the Congregation for the Sacraments, tasked with the collection of artifacts. The Growls Ritter? That's the same order Father Kevin belongs to. You must be referring to Kevin Graham, correct? It just so happens that I'm one of the squires working under him. The original plan was for him to come to Crosswell and conduct an investigation into what's going on behind the scenes. But the Archbishop would have never allowed him to set foot in the cathedral, so I came in his place. I do recall him mentioning the Archbishop's vendetta. That would explain why you're here. The situation with the Moon Temple is just one of the many things you're delving into. Man, though, sounds like the church ain't such a big happy family behind the stained glass. No, shameful as it is to admit. I'm going to make my way into the Belfry to continue my investigation. If you'd like to know more, then I invite you to follow me. I would be interested in hearing your thoughts on things as well. That sounds like a wise course of action. The longer we remain here, the greater our possibility of encountering another fiend. Agreed, let's head to the Belfry. This must be the bell that was mentioned in the report. It looks almost identical to the one in Central Square. The bell's resonance produces an otherworldly aura of sorts that surrounds the entire temple. That would seem to be the cause of the spirits we encountered. Last time, Randy, Noel, and I were able to stop it from ringing by force, and it wasn't easy. Doing so caused that peculiar aura to disappear, but thinking back on it, something doesn't add up. Right, how would a bell this huge even start ringing by itself in the first place? Maybe someone did it on purpose after all. Perhaps. Intentional or not, let's not wait around for it to start summoning even more demons. We can talk about this more after we stop the bell from resonating. Randy, Wasi, mind helping me out? I'd hate to get my hands dirty, but if you insist, brute force it is. Stop complaining and get to it. Please wait, physical contact is far from the safest course of action here. Step away from the bell, if you would. What? Stop, ga. That should suffice. Reese, did you just... Yes, I used a technique passed down in the church to seal away the magic. Supporting that, the presence of the higher elements has vanished from the surrounding areas. It's safe to say... It's safe to assume the fiends have disappeared along with it. Not to mention our time in the spotlight. Not bad, Reese. Oh, I wouldn't say that. You're the reason I managed to get this far. And for that, you have my deepest gratitude. Thank you, everyone. I mean, and then you one-shot the bosses, what do you mean? It's thanks to us. I believe this should conclude our investigation into the fiends. It's been a pleasure, Reese. You bailed us out a lot today, I'll say. Besides, for a cutie like you, sister, I would have gone to hell and back. Ah, I appreciate that? Ah, why do I bother? You tried. Pay him no mind, Reese. This one has trouble knowing when to keep his mouth shut. Changing the subject, shall we accompany Reese back to the cathedral? There shouldn't be a problem. The SSS mobile isn't parked too far away. We wouldn't want to impose, though. What do you think, Reese? It would be rude of me to pass up such a kind offer. I wonder if they say the same thing if you didn't drive here. Not to mention, I've worked up quite an appetite. The sooner I can get back to Sister Juju's cookies, the better. Then we'd better not waste any time. Let's go. He's gonna stop, look back to the bell, say something. No? Wow. That's rare. But we are gonna get a little look back to this little gremlin. The Growls Ritter and the Special Support Section. Now there's an amusing collaboration. They didn't do half bad in our fun little game of Pawn Party yesterday either. No plan is complete without some key players, but just how much will they figure into ours, I wonder. I always love having something new to look forward to. Try not to sleep up, everyone. Slip up. Not sleep up. Afterward, the SSS escorted Reese back to Crosswell Cathedral in their orbital car. Thank you for going out of your way to drive me back, everyone. It was such a smooth ride that I couldn't help but enjoy myself. Haha, glad to hear it. By the way, Reese, not to pry, but have you told anyone at the cathedral that you're in the Growls Ritter? I think Mabel figured it out. Strictly speaking, no. That said, I'm sure Archbishop Eralda has his suspicions. But as long as I keep a low profile, I should be fine. Sounds like being in the church ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Keep yourself safe, okay, Reese? And try not to stress yourself out too much. Your lovely complexion will thank you for it. Of course, you don't have anything to be concerned about. If I ever need another helping hand, I'll be sure to let you know. Same here. Alright, we should get going ourselves. Roger that. Dark Side of the Moon, completed. Okay. That's a big quest. Now, I wonder if I can do more, or if I should look into ending the stream. I think we do have one more small quest we can do. Should be rather quick. Let's go do the Ursula monster extermination. We can get what's it called? Combination book from it too, I think. Let's see, where would it even be? Just park in the city. Where would the monster be though? I suspect it's probably down here. I think, don't we already have a monster like in the other area? Can they kill stuff? No, they're still real monsters. But the thing is back here. Oh god. It's more than I expected. Giant drone. It's up to you, analyze one of them. They resist everything as well. They're kind of weak to earth. Sports impressive regenerative abilities. Well, that's just what I like to hear, huh? Can I impede one of them at least? I should move Lloyd out of here. This might be a nightmare. At least they're resisting everything. Let's encourage... Ah, the one I want to ignore I can't get to. I just try to get CP then. Ooh, if only I could get a bit more. There's our guard. Okay, we should be able to start powering through them now. I'm glad they all targeted Lloyd at the same time, huh? Let's see. Death Spiral, sure. Damn, damage. I guess I just move and hope the seal goes away. Okay, that was easy. Exterminate the monster. Obtain craft book, Akasha. This is one of those craft books, if I'm not mistaken. At first glance, its contents seem to be a good fit for Ellie and Wazi's combat styles. Would you like to give it a try, Wazi? Why, absolutely. Speaking of combination crafts, I feel like I should start doing them with Lloyd and other party members. Let's see. Strike Heaven. Yeah, we've definitely seen this before. Okay. So now I gotta make that decision. Do I want to keep going? Or do I want to stop the stream for the night? What do you think, Vrelis? Do we have time for one more quest? Or should we turn it? So we still had inspection on the rails and doll napped. Let's start with inspection on the rails. This one should ask us for a character to accompany us, which we can use to get some extra bond points. There's going to be one point in this game where it's like an intermission chapter where that might be kind of a nightmare to balance everyone's bond points around. I hope the walkthrough actually goes through how to do that properly, but I'll have to see how that goes. Let's see. Just checking the walkthrough to make sure which character I'm supposed to pick for this quest. Okay, walkthrough suggests Noel, so that's who we're gonna go with. This quest, if I remember correctly, will probably also have some extra points, so you just need to be careful, have it ready. Okay. There might also be a little rock, paper, scissors game to actually pick the right character. Here we are, Crossbow Station. One of the inspection officers here sent us a request, right? Yeah, let's see if we can find him. Oh, are you the special support section by any chance? We are. We received your support request and came to inquire for more details. You're an inspection officer from Calvard, correct? This last game we had something like this, but for someone from Erebonia. That I am. My name is Marlowe. I was transferred here from the Republican Army. I'd like to get started right away, that is, assuming you'll accept my request. Help with inspections. We'd be glad to lend a hand. Thank you. Allow me to bring you up to speed. It's rather simple, actually. This request only consists of one task. You'll be assisting me with conducting an inspection on a train bound for Calvard. Oh, well, that's a coincidence. An Imperial inspection officer had us lend a hand with that once, so we should be able to manage. We just have to check to see if there are any suspicious people or items on board, right? Precisely. Your experience in the matter will make this much easier. Keep in mind that security is currently much stricter across the city in light of the trade conference. Not only is our inspection process more rigorous than usual, we're also expected to cooperate with the police department. We simply don't have enough inspectors to handle the increased workload right now, hence my request. The next train to Calvard is now arriving at Platform 1. Please watch your step as you make your way to the platform. That's our train. I'll give you all the details once we're on the platform. Inspection on the rails started. Is this like the station OST? It's pretty energetic. Hey, it's a Chancellor's train. It's the Eisengraph, a train used exclusively by the Imperial government. Its regal design is almost a symbol of the Empire in and of itself. They love their trains. There's certainly something very Imperial about it. It's probably the red and yellow. Well, the Blood and Iron Chancellor did arrive on that circus on rails. That cocky bastard sure loves to stand out. It's damn impressive, I'll give it that. I'm willing to bet they didn't spare a single mirror building it either. Yes, and its appearance is far from its only impressive aspect, we say in front of the Calvardian train inspector. I hear that the Eisengraph is also the fastest orbital train in existence. That claim is still unverified, however, as its exact specifications have yet to be publicly disclosed. That's still pretty impressive. I wouldn't expect any less from a nation with a railway infrastructure as robust as Erebonia's. It's like, I'm still here. I'm still here, guys. No one else on the continent can match them in that respect. That much is clear. The Empire is in a league of its own in more fields than one. Ahem. If you're quite finished, I would like to explain the details of the request. Sorry, we didn't mean to get distracted. Please continue. Thank you. As I mentioned before, I would like your assistance with our inspection duties. Some of you will be examining all the passengers' entry applications and luggage. The rest will participate in a safety inspection of the train itself. What does a safety inspection entail exactly? You would be assisting me directly. I'll be providing a set of instructions to follow for a series of checks. I see there are 6 of you in total. We'll have you form 3 pairs then, 2 to inspect the cabins and 1 to act as my helpers. Pairs? I think I remember working individually last time. Yes, that's the way it went when we assisted with an inspection earlier this year. Oh, that's right, you've done this before. Typically, one person would be enough, yes. This time around, however, we will need to be more thorough. The conference calls for stricter inspections, hence why you'll be doubling up. I see, that makes sense. I'll let you decide how to divide yourselves up. Though if you're having trouble, you could always resort to rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors? That's right. Strictly speaking, there's no real need to put too much thought into these teams. The sooner we start, the sooner we finish, which I'm sure would be in both of our best interests. Well, in that case, I don't have any objections. What about you guys? Sounds like a good time to me, so why not? How shall we decide who plays whom? I have a suggestion, actually. Everyone goes simultaneously, and if two people choose the same shape, they'll form a pair. Then repeat the process until all of you have been paired off. You seem awfully familiar with this. Seems like this is what they usually do. More or less. We divvied up our work like this to mix things up from time to time, back when I worked in Calvard. It's a flexible concept these stuck-up Erebonian inspectors would never use. I'm sure I'd call that attitude very flexible. Sorry, I'm not sure I'd call that attitude very flexible either. It likely boils down to the differences in their country's cultures. Meh, potato potato. Anyway, wanna give it a whirl? Sounds good. Alright guys, on a shoot. So if you want to get Noel, you do rock. Every time. Just always rock. Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot! Tio and I were the only ones to play scissors. The both of us will form the first pair then. That leaves 3 rocks and 1 paper from the rest of us. We'll just have to keep playing until we get another team. Yeah, on to round 2. Rock. Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot. Do you say rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or do you say rock, paper, scissors, go? Noel and I both played rock. Just play rock every time. No complaints from me. Let's give this inspection everything we have, Lloyd. That leaves us cool kids to form the third team. You cool with that? Always block. Sure, this should be fun. Looks like you're all ready to go. How should we split up the work? Well, let's see. I need help moving something, so I'd appreciate some extra muscle from the men. Sounds like a job for me and Wazi. Wonderful. Now I regret being matched up with you. You'd better believe I'm going to work you too hard. If you know what I mean. Wait, no, that's Randy's thing. Now then, if we're all decided, let's proceed to our posts. I want the other 2 teams to split up the passenger cabins. We've made the announcement already, so let everyone know your assistant inspectors and you should be fine. Roger that, sir. Alright, we're in charge of the last 2 cars. Looks like that gives us quite a few passengers to inspect. Right, let's give each of them a good thorough checking. So all you need to do is talk to all of them, I think, at this point. And you might get an extra point if you did the Shin quest earlier, the one with the tour. Excuse us, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and your luggage? Oh ma, I hope you're doing alright. I don't think he heard you. Excuse me. Papers and registration. Wait, no. Wrong place. I was spacing out, wasn't I? You're the inspection officers, right? Please go right ahead. Thank you, this should only take a few moments. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. We appreciate your cooperation. Of course, no problem at all. Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but when we check your papers... Sure, go right ahead. Good luck with your inspections! Thanks, we'll be done in a jiff. Your what? Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. It's only right that I'll let you do your jobs. Thank you, bye-bye. You're welcome. Man, we got such assholes in the previous... game, and now they're all being nice. We're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but when we check your luggage... Ah, I've been waiting for you. Go right ahead. Do your worst. Okay. Why is this guy so excited? Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. Thanks for your cooperation. It was just kind of weird that there were so many dildos in your luggage, though. Haha, so did you notice? This folder is full of dildos. Yes, we noticed. I'm in the middle of some big negotiations right now. These bad boys are going to make me a killing. Oh, I can't wait to get these signed, sealed, and delivered. Oh, how about that? I hope it goes well. So that's what the enthusiasm was about. He just wanted to show off. Those were very impressive, sir. Hello, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but when we check your luggage... No trouble at all, go right ahead. Okay, that should do it. Your papers and luggage all check out. There's just one thing. Oh, is something wrong? Well, sir, there doesn't appear to be a boarding pass in your carry-on here. Care to explain? You didn't see my ticket? No, that can't be. I'm absolutely positive I placed it in my bag. I can't find it. Where could it have gone? Is it in my pocket, perhaps? Rats, not there either. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting for just a moment? I know my ticket's around here somewhere. I'll show it to you as soon as I dig it out. Alright, we'll give you a minute and come back. Let's continue inspecting the others. We'll keep an eye on him and circle back. Was there another... It should be just one car, right? Oh, sorry. Do we need to, like, go back? Oh, there's more here. Okay. Hey! That's a familiar face. I thought it was just one car, but... I guess the last two cars. Hey brothers, how's it going? We're train inspectors for the day. So we're asking everyone for their papers. It's just as I heard. The Isengraph is a true marvel of engineering. I guess that was the wrong laugh to use. Ah, damn, I haven't eaten ice cream in so long. Hope you enjoy it. I can hardly contain myself. Drool. Whoops, don't want anyone seeing that. Did she just say drool out loud? Pardon us, we're assistant inspectors. Can't you see I'm busy train watching? I'm gonna kick you out of this one if you don't give me your papers. Everything you need is in the bag. Go ahead and knock yourselves out. Okay. Okay, your luggage and papers all check out. Thank you for your cooperation. How many more minutes do we have left together, my sweet? I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. She really likes trains, doesn't she? Hi there, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Huh? Why do we have to let you go through our stuff? Hey, knock it off. There's no need to be rude to the guy. Sorry about that. My sister can be a bit of a handful. I promise you she isn't trying to be a little brat on purpose. Who do you think you're calling a brat? Some older brother, you are. Let's just boot her out of the train. I can start, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. Thank you for your cooperation. It's fine. If anything, I should be apologizing for what my sister put you through. What the hell? If anyone should be apologizing here, it should be me for having a big fat idiot for a brother. Why is she like this? Let's get out of here. Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but when we check your entry papers and check your luggage. You act as if you're making a request instead of a demand. Fine, go ahead. Why does everyone have so much lip all of a sudden? I'm having trouble speaking. No, I'm an only child. Fine, go ahead. Just try to make it quick. Right, this won't take long. You got two sisters? Okay. It's like, I feel like everyone that I knew that had like siblings basically were at each other's throats permanently, constantly, all the time. So to a degree, I'm kind of glad I didn't have to live with that. But sometimes I feel like I wouldn't have been like, I don't know, maybe it would have been more fun. Your gratitude doesn't mean much when I never had a choice in the matter to begin with. Is that all? If so, do me a favor and make yourself scarce. Of course, if you'll excuse us. This job is a lot more stressful than I realized. Now here's a familiar face. Good day, we're assistant inspectors. His outfit, is that a man? Sorry, is that man with hair? Is that a man? Can we help you? No, it's a boy. What's going on here? It's you! You're from the SSS. What are you doing here? We're assisting with train inspections as part of a support request. Having said that, I'm gonna need your papers. So that's it. Even the mighty SSS isn't about menial drudgery like this, are they? Shut up and give me your papers. Very well, if that's the case, then hurry up with your inspection. So you get an extra point if you did the touring quest for him earlier in the game. And done, your papers and luggage are good to go. Thanks for your patience. I was merely cooperating because I had to. Goodbye, you two. Yeah, take care, Shin. I think that's everyone. Wait, no, there's... Yeah, we have to check with the elderly gentleman who couldn't find his ticket. He's in the 4th car. Right, time to make our way back there and see if... Give me back my ticket! Lloyd. Yeah, let's go. Papers, child, or you get the boot. Papers or boot, child. You're not fooling me. I know for a fact that it was one of you two. Now, who did it? Fess up already. Fight, 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 fight. Excuse me, what's going on here? Oh, it's the inspector from before. You got here just in time, Inspector. That old fart is accusing me of Old fart? Why, you no good cheeky. Everyone, please calm down. We can't sort this out until each of you gives us your side of the story. So now you gotta put together from their testimony the correct choice, and then you get extra points. Now I get the full picture. You bought a ticket to Orit State that seated you in the 4th car of this train. What's more, these two gentlemen claim to have made the exact same purchase themselves. Now that your ticket has gone missing, you're accusing one of them of stealing it. Do I have that right? Yes, exactly. There's no doubt in my mind I had that ticket on me when I walked onto the train platform. I couldn't have lost it between here and there. That doesn't make a lick of sense. The only reasonable explanation is that one of these two stole it. Are you sure you couldn't lose it? Okay. I understand why you'd think that, sir, but we can't jump to conclusions just yet. It's alright, it's alright. Let him believe what he wants, I say. He's just a senile old man, after all. How dare you, you little... That's enough. You need to settle down and be rational about this. We're not going to be anywhere... Sorry, we're not going to get anywhere if you keep hurling insults at each other. Now then, I have a simple question to ask the two of you here who do have a boarding pass. What is the purpose of your journey? Business or pleasure? It's like they were all nice until like the third guy we talked to, and then they were all assholes. You want to know what we were traveling for? Like, I even commented, it's like, wow, the people are so nice. Last time we had to do this in the previous game, everyone sucked. And then it started again. And what does that have to do with anything? Are you going to prove my innocence with that alone? Potentially, yes. A thief can't control the destination of a stolen ticket, so their reason for traveling may be fabricated. If that were the case, the culprit could slip up and make themselves known. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah, that does seem possible. We're gonna show Noel how to do some detectiving. That's perfect. Well then, answer the last questions. Oh, I will, and gladly at that. This guy is going to show off. Again, I'm a merchant, and I'm on my way to broker some very, very important negotiations in Orit State. I have the dildos right here. My client is a business in Orit known as the Liu Xing Company. So tell me, what reason would I have to steal a ticket from this doddering old fogey? Grumbles. Alright. And what about you, sir? Well, my hometown is in Orit State. Isn't that enough of a reason to travel there? No one's saying it isn't. That didn't help much. We won't be able to come to a conclusion at this rate. I mean, one was much simpler than the other. Ha! How amusing. These train goers think up the most bald-faced lies. Shin, we can still boot you off the train, you know. What are you doing here? Passengers aren't supposed to move between cars during inspections. And you've already finished your inspections, haven't you? I think we can let this one slide. That's not... fine. At any rate, I only came because this senior costume seemed entertaining. Allow me to join in the fun too. The fun? Oh no, the child is going to solve... He's going to solve our problems for us. So, where's the lie anyway? You'll see, let's start with the merchant here. You claimed you were in negotiations with this Liu company, yes? If that's the case, what's the nature of your contracts with them? This is nonsense. Why must I go along with the questions of some child? You must know, they involve the wholesaling of exotic vegetables and spices grown in Ohrid. As you may, I think the joke I was making just doesn't work anymore. The state is quite renowned for its agricultural sector. Or I could drag it out a bit more. No, let's not. As for the Liu company, they are an affiliate of Heiyue Trading, Ltd, based in the Eastern Quarter. They're about as legitimate as it gets. I believe that should erase any doubts. So you say, there is indeed a Liu company in Ohrid, as I'm well aware. However, at present, it's no more than a mere startup with no real foothold in the region. It's in no position to hold international negotiations, that much is for sure. What? How the hell would you know? A good question, I'll let him answer for me. It would be my pleasure. Oh, the music is gone. You, sir, I have had enough of your insolence towards the young master. I'll kill you! Listen well, you stand in the presence of the grandson of a Heiyue elder, Master Shin. I have wanted like a Yakuza game theme to start going. An elder's grandson? You must be joking. Wait, that suit you're wearing. I know I've seen it before. You're a Yakuza. Now come clean, what's your aim here? What are you really after? Well, Fine, have it your way. I'm sure you'll have fun telling the inspection officer all about it in the interrogation room. Wow, Shin's incredible. He's about to kill a man. Yeah, he's a precocious one, that's for certain. And now it's your turn. Shin. Me? What do you want with me? Isn't he your culprit? Oh, when did I ever say that? We're not finished here at all. You said that you're from Ohrid, is that right? Yeah, I'm going back to my hometown. If you were born and raised in Ohrid, then you shouldn't have any trouble answering me this. Aside from its agriculture, Ohrid State is famous for its remote destinations. Not to mention its many hot springs. So tell me this, which of these is a hot spring in Ohrid? A. The Elmo Hot Springs, B. The Parm Hot Springs, or C. The Ohrid Hot Springs? Go on, answer. Huh? It's obvious, isn't it? Everyone knows about the famous Ohrid Hot Springs. I see. What's so funny? Do you think I'm an idiot? That you could get one over on a child? The Ohrid Hot Springs? There's no such thing. Who would ever establish a place with such a cliché name, you fool? If you were really from Ohrid State, you would have simply answered that it was a trick question. How about I ask you another question? Though, honestly, I only expect you to dig your grave even further. Where are you from, really? Well... Not that it's any of your business, but I'm actually Calvardian. But I live in Ohrid now, really. Please, you have to believe me. Oh, do we now? What do you make of this special support section? We've established that each of them is guilty of deception. But which one is the ticket thief? Right, let me think it over. So between the merchant and young man, who is the more likely ticket thief? If you want your extra points, you need to go for the young man. I would suspect the young man. Granted, the merchant exaggerated the contracts he showed us, which I do find suspicious. But while we may not know his motives, he clearly went to great lengths to fool us. Hinging all of that preparation on committing a misdemeanor wouldn't make much sense. We should also take into account that if the thief's destination isn't Ohrid, they could use the ticket to exit the train earlier. Which is what leads me to you. You're our culprit, aren't you? Well done, if only just barely. There's no use feigning ignorance anymore. You can't keep covering up your lies. Show some honor and confess. And the verdict is guilty. Please don't turn me in. What? And why wouldn't we? It's my ma. He's in a hospital in Calvard. That's why I had to go see her. There was no other way. Oh. Were you like out of money to buy a ticket? Was the train fully booked? It looks pretty empty, honestly. Okay, the truth is, I'm studying to get into St. Ursula Medical College, but my family is very poor. Ma sacrificed so much just so I could come to Crossbow. I've been paying my way Ever since with part-time jobs, damn, he didn't have enough money for a train ticket. But then out of the blue I got a call saying that my mom suddenly collapsed and was taken to the hospital, so I wanted to visit her, but didn't have the mirror for a ticket. So you stole one, isn't that right? Yes, it's true, I did it. It was me! I'm so sorry. All I want is to be there for my ma. I sympathize with your circumstances, but a theft is still a theft, and we can't overlook that. Then how about this? I'll pay for your ticket. Huh? Really? What do you say, old-timer? Wow, he's nice in the end. If he returns your ticket to you, will you be willing to forgive and forget? Well, as long as I get the dang thing back, I'll have no reason to press charges. As for you... Yeah? Visiting your mother with a stolen ticket? How dare you? Do you think she'd be happy to know that you did such a thing? Well, I'd never tell her! Don't misunderstand my kindness. I may be footing the bill, but this is no gift. It's merely a loan. I own you now. I won't put a hard limit on when you have to settle your debt, but believe me when I say you... Believe you me when I say you will do so. Can you imagine getting loan sharked by a child over a train ticket? I'll pay you back, I promise. And you better keep that promise. With that, the matter is resolved. You two, call the inspection officer over. I'll give him an explanation myself. Right. I've been informed of the situation. Good work handling that theft case. Oh no, we didn't do anything actually. We actually didn't do anything. What do you plan to do with the thief though? Will he be punished or released? Actually, as far as we are concerned, all charges have been dropped. Really, just like that. Indeed, the victim stated that no theft had occurred, and that he had no intention of taking legal action. According to him, the young man simply neglected to buy a ticket, and it was all just an honest misunderstanding. If nobody is willing to admit that a crime took place, then there's nothing for us to investigate. This is all because of that kid. You're right, we should have slammed him. That was probably the story Shin told him to stick to. He really knows how to spin a narrative. Everyone's acting like, damn, we should have stopped the child from saving that guy. What about the merchant, though? That man, on the other hand, is very much under arrest. It turns out that his true identity is that of a counterfeit ticket broker. Counterfeits? What was he doing on the train himself, then? Testing out his own product, it seems. He's bold, I'll give him that. Man, that would have sounded really weird if I had kept going with the dildo joke. How unexpected. The bottom line is, you kids did stellar work today. Thank you once again for your help. You're welcome, we're glad we could make things easy for you. Don't hesitate to contact us if you ever need our assistance again. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. So long for now. He slowly walks away. Speaking of making things easier, it sounds like Shin did your job for you. He sure did. I never expected to run into him here of all places. Me neither. If anything, it reminded us... Sorry. It's reminded us of how cunning he is for his age. Yeah, imagine how big of a pain in the ass he'll be when he's older. I'm starting to regret not having the chance to meet him myself. His bark is worse than his bite. Elder's grandson or not, he's still just an adorable little boy in the end. That's true enough. Anyway, I think we can close the books on this one, team. Let's take a little break and hit whatever's next on the agenda. It's okay, Wasi's a good judge of character. You can trust him. Really. It's not like he turned Wald into a raging alcoholic after thinking that he'd be fine if he left the gang in the downtown district. Okay. Now that we got that, let's turn it in. See if we got all our points. We should get 2 extra points from it. Treatment remedy, inspection on the rails. Okay, there's the 2 extra points. Invigorate quartz. I forget what that does.